Hi, Tanatar13 here to give you my first review on a product that I'm sure a lot of people should see before buying. That product is a Zagg Keys Mini 9-inch keyboard. I bought this at my local Best Buy for $89.99 plus tax a couple weeks ago, and I feel a review should be made on this case. But before I go any further into this review, I just want to remind the audience that I did make an unboxing video of this product. If you want to see my initial impressions of this case, check out my channel for that video. Now that that's out of the way, let's start by giving a quick overview of the case. So, for $89.99, you get the leather case, instructions, and a small USB to micro USB cable. The case itself is in a hard plastic covered in leather material that helps cocoon the iPad while giving it a sleek design. Attached to the back of this plastic shell is a built-in stand which helps prop the tablet up to about a 70-degree angle. Installation of the iPad into the case is somewhat easy. The owner really has to press their iPad hard into the case to make sure the tablet is secure. Once the tablet is in the case, now we're ready to use the keyboard. The keyboard's like any standard Apple OS chiclet style keyboard. The only unique things about it are the embedded power and Bluetooth buttons, the function keys, and a keyboard battery indicator button to give battery stats of the keyboard. Now quickly going through the function keys, we have a home button, a search key, a photo slideshow key, a key to bring up the on-screen keyboard, some running function keys such as the cut key, copy key, and paste key, a group of I/O keys for audio and video, and a lock key to turn on and off the tablet. The keyboard's battery life is very good. One charge with the micro USB cable gives the keyboard several months of use under regular conditions. Now that I've talked about the specs of the case, let's go to the pros and cons of the case. Now starting off with the pros, my first pro is the form factor. Now even though the case adds a little more bulk to the tablet, it's still compact enough to travel with to work, college, trips, and more. My second pro is towards the keyboard itself. The keyboard is great. There's no lag or missing inputs when I type, and I can type for extended periods of time on it with no problems in the process. The function keys are my favorite part of the keyboard because I can constantly use them on a daily basis. My last pro is the battery life on the keyboard. The battery life is pretty good. I only charged it once when I originally bought it a few weeks ago, and it's still 3/4 of the way charged. Now that I've talked about the good features, I'll have to give the negatives of this product. My first con is with the plastic portion of the case. This part of the case is really where the loss of interest begins. It's really a struggle to place the tablet into the case. The only part of the case that's supporting the tablet is a thin piece of plastic on both sides. As you can see on my case, the plastic's starting to break apart and the side's starting to bow after so many times of pressing the tablet in, because it does slip out of the case from time to time. Also, after placing my iPad into the case so many times, the side of my tablet is beginning to get scuffed. Another con with the construction of the case is lining up the iPad with the holes for the camera and volume rocker. Now I know the reason for the extra space on both ends of the tablet was to keep in line with the 9-inch keyboard, but I think Zagg should have installed some plastic bumpers on both sides of the case, so users wouldn't have to fumble with installing their tablet. A third con with the case is the on and off buttons for the keyboard. The embedded power and Bluetooth buttons are really tough to press. A switch could have been a lot better, but I guess Zagg didn't think that it would fit into the style of the keyboard. My last con with the product is the price. The price of the case seems outrageous. I don't believe a Bluetooth keyboard should cost $89.99. This case may look good, but with a plastic construction, a supposed leather material, and a standard keyboard that can be bought for less than $30 on the web, it doesn't qualify in my opinion for a $90 price tag. I believe a $40 to $60 range is a good place to sell to customers and to at least compete with Apple and other third-party companies. So, in the end, I feel Zagg had a good idea for a keyboard case for the iPad mini, but with the flaws of the plastic portion, the item falls short from my expectations. On an A+ to F grading scale, I would give this case a flat C. It's an okay case when the tablet actually stays inside, but I suggest only getting it if it's on sale at a store or online. If you still plan on getting one for yourself, only remove the iPad from the case when necessary because the aluminum backing will get scratched and scuffed over time. If you you managed to stay around this long, thank you for listening, and I hope I informed some viewers on this item. Thanks.